wondered who really pulls the strings in the international arena? Well, let's dive into the intricate world of international relations to find out. International relations, at its core, is about the connections and interactions between countries. It's a complex web of diplomacy, politics, economics, and law that shapes our world in profound ways. From the peace treaties that end wars to the trade agreements that fuel our economies, international relations plays a pivotal role in the modern world. It's a stage upon which nations strut, parley, and sometimes clash, all in the name of their national interests. But who are the actors on this global stage? The first that come to mind are probably states. These are the traditional players in international relations, the countries that we see on the map. They have the power to make treaties, wage wars, and shape global policies. Each state, whether it's a superpower like the United States or a small nation like Singapore, has its own interests, its own agenda, and its own role to play. However, states are not the only actors. Enter intergovernmental organizations, or IGOs. These are institutions created by treaty, involving two or more nations, like the United Nations or the European Union. They often act as mediators, facilitating dialogue and cooperation between states to manage conflicts and promote mutual goals. And then we have non-governmental organizations, or NGOs, and multinational corporations. NGOs like Amnesty International or Greenpeace play a crucial role in addressing issues that transcend national borders, such as human rights or environmental conservation. Multinational corporations, on the other hand, with their vast resources and global reach, have a significant influence on international economics and politics. So, there you have it. The world of international relations is a stage filled with diverse actors, each with their own scripts and motivations. The stage is set, and the actors are in place. But what roles do they play? States, the oldest participants in the global theater, have long been the primary actors. Their role in international relations is crucial, as they hold the power to make decisions and take actions that shape the global landscape. This influence can be seen in the way states interact with each other, form alliances, and navigate conflicts. Take, for instance, the United States' role in the Middle East. This region has been a focal point of international attention for decades, and the United States has played a key part in shaping its political and social environment. Through diplomatic negotiations, military interventions, and economic policies, the United States has influenced the course of events in the Middle East, demonstrating the power states hold in international relations. However, it's important to remember that while states have been the traditional actors on the global stage, they're not the standalone performers. States have dominated the stage for centuries, but they are not the only players. Enter the mediators, the intergovernmental organizations. These entities, often composed of member states, serve as a diplomatic stage where nations can air grievances, negotiate treaties, and collaborate on global issues. Their purpose? To foster cooperation, maintain international peace, and promote global development. Take the United Nations, for example. Its peacekeeping missions are renowned worldwide. These missions are a testament to the power of intergovernmental unity, where countries come together to prevent conflicts and maintain peace in volatile regions. The blue helmets of the UN peacekeepers are recognized symbols of hope and stability, helping to rebuild societies torn apart by war, fostering reconciliation, and supporting the implementation of peace agreements. But it's important to remember that such organizations don't operate in a vacuum. They are influenced by their member states, other international entities, and even non-state actors. Intergovernmental organizations may be the mediators, but there are other actors influencing from the wings. In the wings, non-governmental organizations and multinational corporations are increasingly influencing the plot. As we delve deeper into the complex world of international relations, it becomes evident that the traditional state actors no longer hold exclusive sway. Non-governmental organizations, or NGOs, and multinational corporations have emerged as notable players on the global stage. Let's consider NGOs, for instance. These organizations, independent from government influence, often work to advocate for social, environmental, or humanitarian issues. A prime example is Greenpeace. With its environmental campaigns, Greenpeace has made significant strides in international policymaking. Through protests, legal actions, and awareness campaigns, it has influenced environmental legislation, corporate practices, and public opinion across the globe. This influence extends beyond borders, proving that NGOs can play a major role in shaping international relations. On the other hand, multinational corporations or MNCs wield considerable influence due to their economic clout. No longer confined to their home countries, these corporations operate across borders, influencing the economies, politics, and societies of the countries they are based in. A case in point is Apple. As one of the world's largest tech companies, Apple's influence in China is considerable. It has created millions of jobs, contributed significantly to China's GDP, and has even influenced Chinese policies and regulations. Apple has become an indispensable part of the Chinese economy, and in turn, its actions and decisions have a significant impact on China's international relations. It's clear that the influence of NGOs and MNCs is growing. They are no longer mere observers of global affairs, but active participants. Their actions can affect international policies, economies, and even the balance of power. The stage of international relations is a dynamic one, with each actor playing a vital role. Whether it's an NGO advocating for environmental protection or a multinational corporation shaping economic policies, each brings something unique to the table, adding to the complexity and richness of international relations. Each actor on the international stage has a unique role, contributing to the complex narrative of global politics. From traditional players like states, wielding power and shaping policies, to intergovernmental organizations serving as mediators, each has its part to play. Then we have the new kids on the block, non-governmental organizations and multinational corporations. These entities, with their global reach and influence, are redefining the rules and adding new dimensions to the story. For those diving into the realm of political science, understanding these roles is paramount. It's akin to reading a script without knowing the characters. Incomprehensible, right? Well, the same applies here. Comprehending these roles is not just about gaining knowledge, it's about getting a clearer picture of the world we live in. As the global theater continues to evolve, so do the roles of its actors. So, keep watching the stage. The next act promises to be even more fascinating. Thank you for attending today's session. Don't forget to subscribe and share the lecture. Stay tuned for more interesting topics. Until next time, goodbye.